Welcome to Mobi. Today we will learn about the geofencing features within the mobi.Resource module. Upon logging in, please click the resource icon in the upper left-hand quadrant. Clicking on the icon will present you with the resource's summary screen, which provides a plethora of information, including an organizational's levels, drivers, and points of interest, or POIs. For today we will focus on the POI geofences. A geofence is a virtual perimeter surrounding a real-world POI. Let's select the POIs icon midway down the left-hand side of the screen. The POI screen details the POI name, ID, type, address, and geofence. The geofence is the radius of a circle in meters. Now you may tailor the POI list by using the search text box, which dynamically filters the records based on matches in the name, POI ID, POI type, and address columns. For example, typing Smith would return customer names of Aaron Smith, Alex Smith, as well as addresses like 717 Hokie Smith Drive. Additionally, you may show 10 to 100 records per screen by selecting the drop-down box to the right of the search text box. Clicking on any row will open the Edit POI screen, where you may modify the POI's name, level, group, type, address, and geofence information. Let's click on a row now. The map on the left half is automatically zoomed to the geographic area encompassed by the geofence radius. You may update the geofence radius and resize the map to fit by clicking the Refresh Map button in the center lower part of the screen. Let's select the Exception Configurations button to manage the geofence exceptions for this POI. Clicking the Add New button on this screen will create a new geofence exception configuration. More than one geofence exception may be configured for a single POI by clicking the Add New button again. Let's delete that second configuration by selecting the Remove button for that alert. A geofence exception configuration consists of an organization level, a time range, and one to all days of the week. Configurations may be made for a single organization level, or leaving the drivers from text box blank enables the alert for your entire organization. Typing in the drivers from text box will generate a filtered list of all the organizational levels matching the characters entered. For example, if your organization has 2 levels with Texas in the name, typing in Texas would provide a selectable list of those levels. By default, geofence exceptions are enabled all day. Unclicking the all day checkbox allows you to define a time range for that alert. For example, you may want to track returns to a depot for forgotten work materials between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Or you may want to track technicians returning to the branch between 3 p.m. and 4:30 p.m., if that would be indicative of an early end to a technician's workday. Alternatively, you may want to track stops in certain parts of town or at certain locations after hours, over the weekend, or even during work hours. Configure the days of the week for the geofence exception using the On field. Leaving the On field blank means the exception is enabled for all days. Let's enable the exception for Mondays and Fridays. Typing in the letters MON automatically filters the choice available to Monday. Type the letter F to filter to Friday, and type Tab or click on the drop-down box to select Friday. You may remove a day by clicking the X at the end of the day or by typing backspace twice. Let's save this alert by clicking on the Save button in the lower right-hand corner. This closes the exception configuration screen and returns us to the Edit POI screen. The Edit POI screen now indicates the existence of a geofence exception. This exception configuration is enabled immediately and will be included in future locate safety and compliance reports. Congratulations! You just learned how to configure a geofence exception in the mobi.Resource module. If you have any questions, please contact our support staff at support@mobicorp.com.